Listen, natural resources. Right now, we are in Scottsdale, Arizona. And look at this beautiful field. And this is the beauty of Arizona, especially if you're a content creator. There is beauty all around. So when it comes to creating content, it really gives you confidence. And I'm gonna say this again. When it comes to creating content, it really gives you confidence because as you can look around, look at this big, large field. Whatever you're doing, you have space. And I'm gonna say this again. Whatever you're doing, you have space. This is one thing I love about Scottsdale. The reason I love Scottsdale, listen, it's just a lot of land. It's layers of land. It's layers of opportunity. Now, when a lot of people talk about Scottsdale, they don't tell the truth about Scottsdale. It's negativity coming with Scottsdale. But Scottsdale, listen, as long as you look healthy, health represents wealth, you could go all around Scottsdale. And I'm going to say this again. As long as you look healthy, that's the key. Arizona is low-key like Miami. And I'm going to say this again. Arizona is low-key like Miami. So to everybody out there, health represents wealth. If you look healthy, you can walk around areas in Scottsdale, get content in Scottsdale. Nobody is going to bother you. And I'm going to say this again. Nobody is going to bother you. Look at all this layer of opportunity, natural resource. They are keeping the grass green. When they say the grass is greener on the other side, they make sure that statement is true in Scottsdale. And I'm going to say this again. When they say the grass is greener on the other side, they make sure that is true in Scottsdale. Natural resource. I'm going to go all around the state. And I'm going to show you guys the beauty of Arizona. Not just Arizona. We're talking about other parts of the world, natural resources. We're talking about this is free 99. You guys have to understand. When it comes to natural resources, now I don't really want to show you guys too many activities, especially if they cost. I want to show you guys things that are for literally the free 99. Because when it comes to creating content, you guys have to understand if you keep your overhead low, that's a beautiful thing. And I'm going to say this again. If you keep your overhead low, that's a beautiful thing. Right now, walking through this field is free. It's not going to cost me. I'm going to upload this video to YouTube and I'm going to literally monetize this video. That's what you call natural resources. And I just want to say that's the beauty of this channel. A lot of people, let me fix the camera. A lot of people, they don't know where to start. A lot of people, they don't know how to start. And that's where I come in and that's my part. Now on this channel, I was thinking about showing you guys restaurants, but I said, no, I want to show people what they can get without spending money, how to create without spending money. I think that's the biggest thing. When it's all said and done in social media, people feel like, I gotta take Ozempic, I gotta look bigger, I gotta take steroids, I need a studio, I need a penthouse, I need so many things other than working with what you have in your backyard. Literally, this is in my backyard. This is natural resource. And like I said, even though I wanna show you guys, the water switched on me, speaking of natural resources, but I want to show you guys mountains, and I also want to show you guys the beauty of the state of Arizona. Now, I had to dodge that one again too. Listen, this is what you call content. I feel like Neo in the Matrix. We literally dodging water right now. But let me tell you guys something. Let's keep going. Natural resources. I want to show you guys because this page is very important because so many people, when it comes to content, people be like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I feel like when in doubt, your city has to be beautiful. There is no city in the world that's not beautiful. There is no country in the world that's not beautiful. There is no part of the world that's not beautiful. You guys just have to stop and think. Where is the beauty in my city? And I'm going to say this again. You guys just have to stop and think. Where is the beauty in my city? Now that I recorded my first video here, I'm gonna probably come back and record like 80 videos at this location. This is a huge space. This is why I love Scottsdale, Arizona. Listen, they have enough space for millions of people, thousands of people to come walk their dogs, have fun. You guys have to understand, you cannot beat it. Scottsdale, Arizona. Over here, no waterfalls. We're gonna post up right here. Scottsdale, Arizona. And the beauty of Scottsdale, Arizona is you never have to worry about safety. And I'm gonna say this again, you never have to worry about safety. I believe as long as you look healthy, people feel like you got something going on. Not that it matters what other people think, but I feel like if you look healthy, you could go anywhere, record anywhere, and when it's all said and done, you could capitalize and monetize your life within a year. I don't care what anybody is going through. If you realize you can get out of a situation in a year, I feel like that's a beautiful feeling. And I'm gonna say this again. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you're going through. I feel like if a person really truly believes that if they work hard, they could get out of a situation in a year, I feel like, listen, that right there is all the inspiration you need. That's all the motivation you need. And like I said, Scottsdale, North Scottsdale, I plan to do a lot of content around this area. As of lately, I started a channel in Avondale. Shout out to Avondale. I've been going to Glendale as of recent. But when it comes to Scottsdale, I would say 14 minutes away from Scottsdale. So expect a lot of content from Scottsdale and North Scottsdale because it's literally down the street. But the real reason I drive an hour out, it's because I don't want it to be too easy. But if I started off with Scottsdale and I'm here today, listen, it's too easy. Literally down the street. Literally down the street. Literally down the street. So you guys have to understand, we're going to walk back through. And natural resources. You guys cannot beat this. You guys have to understand, as long as you have Wi-Fi, as long as you have a Gmail, you literally have a chance. And I'm going to say this again. Look how crazy this field is crazy. Like, I'm not even going to try to walk it. That'll probably be like a 30-minute video. But when it's all said and done, if you have Gmail, if you have Wi-Fi, you have a chance. You have a chance. When it's all said and done, if you have a chance, don't count yourself out in life. And I'm going to say this again. If you have a chance, don't count yourself out. We gotta dodge this water. But like I said, don't have it. Like, if you have a chance, don't count yourself out. You feel me? Like, don't let nobody call you a loser. Don't let nobody tell you that you're not successful. Don't let nobody tell you that you're behind in life. Don't never let anybody tell you that you're not doing something. And when it's all said and done, you got a lot of potential. A lot of you guys, you have a lot of potential. You have a lot of potential. You got greatness. They got me right there. You got greatness. It's greatness inside of you. If you guys got greatness inside of you, you guys got to keep going till you unlock that greatness. When it's all said and done, people can't judge your greatness. They can't measure your greatness. Natural resources. When it's all said and done, natural resources.